Hey guys, Butcherthan here, and today I'm giving a quick little demonstration of how the dual wielding works in the Minecraft 1.9 update, or the combat update, whichever you prefer. Mainly because as I've been talking to my friends about about the 1.9 update, everyone seems really confused on how all this dual wielding works, so I thought I'd make a video explaining it for all you guys. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, so just to start out, to actually get both of your hands operating or whatever, essentially what you do is whatever hand you want to be in your other hand, you just press the well, it's mapped to the F key as default, but if you want you can change it in your controls. But when you start it up, you should just press F, and now all of a sudden you have two hands. So if you go in F5, it looks kind of silly because you're just kind of like so much stuff. But then anyways, to switch it, if you want to switch it, put it back in your real inventory, just press F, and then it's back into your inventory. So yeah, that's essentially how it works, kind of in a nutshell. Actually, one more thing, if you want to actually just switch it with something else, it doesn't have to be an empty hand. You can just go like this and just kind of like switch it around, switcheroo. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much how it works. But now let's get into actually the uses of this thing. Okay, so now if we go into this chest and we pull out an iron sword and a shield, we can get into how the shield works, because the sword is basically unchanged, but how the shield works is essentially the way to use the shield is either you can first of all just keep it in your normal hand and you just press right click, sorry, and then it just goes like this. But a more convenient way to use it is putting in your other hand, and then you can hold a sword and a shield, and essentially what happens is you can be like fighting and like doing stuff, but then like if you want a shield, you can just press right click and then your shield goes up. And you can't attack anymore, but essentially you're invincible. Or I'm not I'm not really sure. I haven't played around with it, but like from the front side at the very least, you can't get hit. I'm not sure about the back side yet. I haven't tested, but essentially it's just more of a convenient way. So like if you want, you could like if like there's an explosion coming out, you can like shield, and then when the explosion comes off, you can like charge in and do an attack and stuff. But yeah, then like once again, you can just like switch it, and yeah, it's all like that. Now, if we go back into this chest, I'm going to quickly grab an iron pickaxe and torch. Oh, I want to put them over there. And what we're going to do with these is show off how kind of like mining and like placing blocks work. So the dual wielding only really for like building and like mining only applies to your right clicking, not your actually. Oh, I'm sorry, not your real mining. So if I want to hop into game mode 1, you can see that if I mine like normal, like just doing my my left clicking, it's gonna go normal. But if I switch to a torch, and like you'd expect it to, or no, never mind. I just put that back. I'm actually gonna get into that later. But essentially, how this works is when you do right clicking, it's essentially gonna go to your main hand, your pickaxe. And it's going to see if there's an action that you can do while right-clicking with that pickaxe. But since it's a pickaxe, there's nothing you can do with it, because right-clicking with the pickaxe does nothing. So then it goes over to your non-dominant hand, or whatever you call it, and seeing if there's a right-click action for that, which there is, which is placing a torch. So if you see, if I'm going to right-click here, and you're going to see that it places a torch instead of does like anything with a pickaxe. And but yeah, that's actually how it works. So, but it has to be in your non-dominant hands, because if you just try to right click here, it's gonna do nothing. But you have to keep it in your non-dominant hand, and you can just place torches. So you can be like mining around, you go like, ooh, look at some diamonds, and ooh, it's actually getting kind of dark here. I'm gonna place a torch without having to scroll around in your inventory and possibly go into your inventory to actually get all the things. It makes mining a whole lot more simple. And like I was saying before, you can't like do this, or like you can't do this whole thing with if like your if your torch is your first thing. If you do left clicking and you expect your pickaxe to be doing it, it only applies to right clicking action. So if I do this, it's trying to mine with my torch, but obviously that's not how it should go. You have to make sure your pickaxe is there. And I guess that's sort of a simple way to put it. This is kind of, I'm not gonna go into the dirty details of like every block and the combinations that they can have with dual wielding, but that's basically the premise of how it works. And yeah, there's one last thing that we have to go over though, which is bows. Then if you want to go into your chest, you want to grab a bow and some arrows. These fancy new arrows that were added in 1.9. So, this whole new bow system, there is a new bow system in place because now with all these fancy new arrows, your bow doesn't know which one to shoot at the same time. If you don't have any, and the way to fix that is by putting it in your other hand. So let's say I want to shoot this potion at healing at one of my friends who's being cowed. What you want to do is take you just want to shoot it, and it will your bow will automatically go into what arrow is in your other hand, and it will as you see, it will shoot my healing potion. But however, if you just have no time to actually put it in there, you have to shoot it, your bow will choose the closest it will choose the closest bow to your it'll start with the poison, and then it'll go to the harming, and it'll just kind of move along from left to right. Sorry, that I had a complete brain fart. I don't know what to say. And yeah, that's pretty much how it works. So let's say I'm in a battle, and I can just do this, and I'll have both arrows ready, and it'll shoot it. Oh, actually, whoa, that actually looks funny. I never noticed that. It's not even there. You can see it in your hand, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Shoot it, and there you go. So that's how the bows work. That's pretty much actually, that's going to probably wrap up this video. There isn't too much more to talk about. So yeah, if you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like or comment, or maybe even subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This is if you have any questions, any further questions on how this whole system works, please ask me, because I've spent a lot of time screwing around with it, doing all sorts of stuff. It's actually been really fun. I'm really enjoying the 1.9 update so far, and I'm excited to play around with it more. So, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys all later. Bye!